This tutorial will show you how to shuffle a table. You can use this idea as a randomizer for your classroom. Last time we added 3 tables to our app: cards, setup, rules. I also asked you to add a debugging panel to your app. We won't be using it quite yet, but have it ready. If you haven't already done so, let's save your app. File, give your app a name under App Settings, App Name. We'll call it Solitaire, and select an icon that represents it. I'm going to use a diamond. And select the color. Click Save As. I'll start by saving to my computer. You could also save onto the cloud, which I'll do next. The steps are similar. Click File, Save As, type in a name, check to make sure there's no app that has the same name, and click Save when you're ready. Your app will be available online now, and you could revert to any previous version if you'd like. Let's start by adding a button. Name this button by going to the text field. This button is going to be called Shuffle. We're going to be using it to learn how to shuffle a table. In the onSelect property, this is whenever you click the button, this will happen. Our button is going to be used to create a collection. What we have so far in the app are tables: cards, setup, rules. They're the original data sources. They get sent into PowerApps, but the way that they currently are isn't always useful. So we can create collections which are copies of those tables, which could be shaped. Like Excel, you can add helper columns, you can remove columns, you could show all of the columns except the ones that you want to see. But they're temporary, which means once you close the app, the data disappears. I'll name this first collection Cards Played. My convention is I start with a noun and I make a verb uppercase. The formula I'm using is going to take everything from the table cards that we made into Cards Played. I can test this out by clicking the button, go to View, Collections, and I'll see that I haven't done anything to the original cards table. It's just a copy at this point. Let's shape it now. Around cards, I'm going to use the function shuffle. As you might guess, this moves all the records in the collection around, but it doesn't change the original table. This is only inside this app instance. Next, I'm going to be creating a button to clear what's currently in the collection. I use the function clear, and I type the name of my collection, Cards Played. I'll make the button more descriptive by changing its text to clear in between quotation marks. I'll click it. If I click Shuffle again, I click View, Collections, I'll see that the items are no longer in order. It's cumbersome to press 2 buttons to perform 2 actions, so I could copy one formula. I could place it in the other. I could push a line down by pressing Shift-Enter. I'll paste in the formula. You'll notice there's an error. I can use a semicolon for multiple actions. If I click Shuffle, I go to the collections, I'll see that it worked. Clear and collect are often used in conjunction. It turns out PowerApps has a clear and collect function all in one. So I'm going to try clear collect. If I click Shuffle, it has the same effect as the last combination that I just had. But for our purposes, I'm actually going to keep it separated. What we've done so far is shuffle an entire table. Next, I'm going to show you how to apply this to create your own randomizer. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to find the next step in creating your own Solitaire app.